Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Another touch for Davis-Price. And they can't bring him down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2.
That should be
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Down to about the 37. The Saints at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This is Cody, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards.
Ready?
Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in there. You can see the confidence in the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Rush coming in. Taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A 1st down carry by Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. They'll set up to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Murray now on 1st down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Carter, and he'll record his 5th sack of the season. Here's 3rd and quite a ways. To throw, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. There he goes again. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Murray.
Yes,
Big hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That is caught. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right.
And this one too low.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense's past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. This still a one-possession game. 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there. 42 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 29. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Now Murray off play action. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On play action, they'll throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way. Comes through, picking up the first.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 2. Eluding the pressure, and a big loss here as he's taken down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. Touchdown, Saints! Ezekiel Elliott taking it in.
And the Saints are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Uh-huh. I was going to ask you, did you want to? So, yeah, we can put that on the
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play fake. Murray. That ball caught by Campbell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On play action, it's Murray rolling to his left. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, 26 yards.
And the Snowhawks get a bit closer.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here comes 2nd down.
Throwing now is Murray.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. He may go.
Wrong guy,
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up.
All NBA.
And you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the...
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jamison Williams from 4 yards out. And the Saints are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down try that's knocked away and incomplete.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
It's Sidney Brown with it.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Oh, Zeke with a quick feet. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Again, it's Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man on the out route.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
He about to tell you flag actually, bro. He about to tell you flag actually.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Flushed out right. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And as a result, possession switches hands.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Saints come up with a late turnover. But it will probably really matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They start